All right, and he's on a 6'3". Now understand, 2K24, he got more defensive gems coming soon. He's another player that likes to get deep into the defense and really show mechanics that other people miss when they playing the game.
Just probably think if this high defending at the dribblers, as much as he's moving, I'm really just shading one side, holding his right side, making him go left, but they call the timeout.
I like that. He got that stability. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to have Gore run with me. I like that stability on defense. Not moving. Like, look at him. You gotta move like that. You have to do certain movements in the game. Okay. I like that, D. Hold up. I had to really take and watch that. On people, OG back on the screen. Hit that like. I need 100 likes. Shout out to the IRL. Y'all see everybody put it in the comment section below, the hashtag that lets you know who's with that movement, you know, who you should follow or who you should hit up to run with. That's my movement, right? The IRL is looking good. I'm telling y'all, they're going more into depth. I always used to say there's certain things that in 2K, it's like either the 3-point shot or the dunk. 2K became like that, you know. Some years it switched up, screens, pick and rolls. Uncle Demi is talking about the defense is going to be crazy again, so they going to need screens. Y'all know that means they buff me like crazy then, because y'all already know how I get down on defense. I'm going to go crazy with the lock. Comp stage. Yes, I'm saying it out my mouth. I'm going to go in the comp stage with a lockdown and make defensive tutorials and show people little gems, little IQ defensive tactics that you can do to players to trick them, because remember, they're on a controller stick just like you. It gets that technical, that deep. Some players don't think that deep, you know, but you can do certain little things where you run a certain angle, but you trying to cut them off because you know certain moves, you know the combos. I like to watch the dribblers. I also make reaction tapes on them, but I like to watch them so I can see how they move, so I can know how to guard it. It's like film. That's what you do with good players. You don't not study good players. It's like, that's when you have too much ego. So you guys gotta understand, I always have that, so I know how to guard them, even though I play my own play style, IRL, reactionary playing. Like, you watch my clips, how I play, everything look different. It don't really look like I'm playing in any set play style when you watch me. That's how IRL. You see certain little stuff that I do, and you can be like, oh yeah, that's one of the moves he do, but you see, like, it's a lot of different stuff can just pop out. That's my play style, infinite. You know what I mean? But it's just IRL, that's what we call it. And everybody else knows what I'm talking about that's hip to the play style. They know how much different little things that you could just do going deep with the game. Now I want to show y'all this. This is a breakdown. And I want to show y'all how Proplay is about to even boost the type of mentality of players who play in this play style. Right? And you can even say Sim Nation, but Sim Nation is a different thing. I guess they're just play now, but they still focus on mechanics and stuff, so it's kind of like the same thing, but they're getting in deep with the mechanics, right? This is DeMar DeRozan, right, from 23, the same turnaround. People have been going in and doing the same exact turnaround gestures to show in game, right? This is 23. You see how it looks? Get a good look of it, get a good grasp, right? Now we're going to show you pro play. Look at this, right? You see on pro play, right? Watch when they go to pro play. Watch when they go to pro play. You see how there's more of a leap, a gather. The motion system, I could tell, is just different. And this can be way faster. We gotta understand, this is a play now clip. They make it all slow. They slow it down. They slow these clips down. That little release, you see this motion more with the hands. They already been talking about how the shooting, the impact, the timing changes have changed. I really feel like if you have a good shooting stability, like Mike Wayne said, you go up higher. It's called shooting stability now. That's the last stat. It changed for time and impact. There's no more time and impact. It's shooting stability. If you have a higher shooting stability, you can make these tough shots like this. It's going to rely on that. It's going to rely on that. I think they even went deeper too since they're going with gestures and packages with the fades. Look, when you see him do it right here, DeMar DeRozan, look at this. Watch his hands. And Mike Wayne said he's loving. You see how he got that flick and that motion, and you see the kick of his feet. The animation just looks more in detail. You go back to here, you watch 2K23. Look at this. It's like more like, nah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Look at this. It's not the same. It's like a, you go back to here, show y'all real quick, watch this. Go back to here, watch how it's more finesse when he shoot. Look at it. Look at it. Look how his hands is still in that shooting motion. You see how it didn't come back like 23 so quick? They went crazy with this new motion system. I'm telling y'all, shots are going to go in differently. I still feel like people still going to be shooting some crazy, tough shots that's hard to block. We're going to go to the next one. We going through all of them, right? All that I seen that he has. Here's Paul George 23. Look at it. Like, really take your time to look at it. Like, analyze the movement and the motion, right? And then watch when you watch the pro play. Look at this. You see how that player is moving? It looks more like little, they get in that movement system. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to be more like where you see your player, like you can look at Paul George and see he moving like that. Just look at the wavy movement, like, you know, you can see it. Oh, the snatches, the way you can stop and combo, like they said, you got freedom to cancel out of combos and all that. You didn't have freedom to cancel out of combos a lot this year like that. And that's kind of what made 2K2, because players had different bags of how they canceled out of combos. So you can see the difference with the Paul George, right? Look at the Curry. Even Curry is different. Look at this. Look how when you're watching this, right, when they're doing it, right, they're trying to mimic the gestures. Look how when you're watching it, it's like, okay, that do look like Curry movement. But then once you see 24, it's a whole different thing. Look at this. You see how the flow is? It really got that NBA 2K20 vibe to it. So I feel like the game, and I did hear a pro, Fanta, I think they were saying, he was talking about the speed and how Lockdowns was able to lock them up in 23 already, and he hopes that the speed of this game, like, it's not like that. And I think guards are still going to be fast. 2K is always going to introduce that speed to the game, and of course they're always going to have patches. We got to know this. This is new stuff they're bringing to us. It's not like this been out for 2 years before they gave it to us. Game companies release yearly, so you guys got to understand it's a short time span. But they still are good at their job, so they still do bring something that amazes us, which is this. Look at this. You see the hand touch? Oh, the body contact, the separation. I feel like contesting shots is going to be different. Like they said, they enhanced it. They went deep on the detail. Look at this. You could tell this look more like robotic-y. You really watch it, like watch it on the screen. You really watch this, then you really look at this. Oh, it's way more. You can tell, like, you probably could do another combo too. This is just what the computer did this. I'm telling y'all, listen. Y'all know OG always gives the true gems, and shout out to the devs. I still rock with them because I like their game that they make. So I'm a fair dude. I'll be fair with it, right? You know the devs ain't do that. This is somebody made this gameplay, but you know the 24, you know a robot did this. You know a CPU was programmed to do this. Yes, this was programmed by like coding to do this. You know a dev ain't do that. So there's more combos for me saying that there's more combos that can be shown than what you're seeing. Like this is just Curry's regular SIGs, and they wanted to just show them off right there, right? The movement. Hold on, let's go back to it. 24. They just want to show the moves off right here and make like a real like movie scene type thing more so, you know. So understand, like these moves, like that in and out right there, you probably could do it behind the back real quick out of that another way, you know. There's more combos. You probably can step back, keep dribbling. You can do it in 23. So come on, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty, right? That's the Curry. Then we go to the KD. You see on the KD, look how when he pulls up, you see the total difference. The KD I feel like was the best one. You see the total difference. The behind the back is more rhythmy. People like thinking this move is trash. I seen some people saying in the comment section like this move is trash, but you can do other combos out of this. Like people really think like you can't bot people with slow things in the game. It just depends on the stick skill and the control. Some people are not rhythm players. Some players have to just straight off dribble fast. They can't like pace it a little bit, and you see some dribblers are different. Some can pace it, some can speed up. Like that's good when you can pace it and speed up. That's just like that's more skill. Yeah, if you're fast too with it, that's good too. You could probably still go crazy, but being able to slow down, speed up, there's gonna be players that can match you. So being able to slow it down and then speed it up and then rock them is different. It's more. I can see what I could do out of this. So y'all know I play with the 610. So come on now. And then they already got what they do, where they do the touch off. Look at this. You look at the 23. His hand is just like this, you know. So the fact that they got the push off animation is good. I still feel like a player can still contest and block you even if you do the push off. They just have that there for more like of a good aspect of a look of the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at 23, I'm gonna just let it play through. Just watch 23 on the screen. Watch how there's no contact with the players. He goes up and the hands up, but you look at this, it's more of a hand touched his hip. I mean his his chest a little bit. And he can still put a hand. The contest look way better. Like just the look of the game. So this is what people have to understand. And this is not even half of their pro play animations. And not half of their regular animations that's going to be boosted up. I'm telling y'all, if we're playing on pro play already for next gen, you already know the regular animations that got revamped, like the regular animations that we're going to get off the rip, are going to be good. Like, they're going to be better. We're going to see more of a better, nice looking flow. Look at pro play and then imagine doing some of the moves that you do now in 23, but just imagine like how it's looking right here in pro play. It's hard to see it, but I could see it. Like, I could just see how the game, I just picture a park and I just, you know, picture like the mechanics, what I'm already seeing with this movement right here. I'm just picturing the park. I'm picturing like us playing and seeing how some of the movement would be. I'm picturing the adrenaline bars, so you'll have certain little speed boosts. I already seen how the trailer looked, how Jordan Poole was speed boosting. You see some of the speed boost animation stuff. It's still like the same type of directions we see. No Michael Jordan, but I'm seeing a lot of like of the, you stop, oh, you can speed to the left, to the right. You know they're gonna have different ones where they speed boost different angles and some have different curves. That was good that they did that. Michael Jordan was just retarded in an OP, right? That was good that they have them. A lot of ones are good, like if the game is playing out that way, because you can cross people very well. And I believe that's the last of the clips showing a lot of the players slow down. I'm going to show more, right, of some of these clips in the next video, because this is not the full trailer, but there's still more in the trailer that I want to touch on and get on detail with, that people need to pay attention to and not just look at it like, oh, it's a play now thing. You should be able to picture the movement that you're seeing and how that will probably play out in the game. I'm just happy that it's different. It's more wavy, it's more tight and together, and it's not as loose and ice skatey like it was last year. That's what I'm like paying attention to. So y'all hit that like, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. A lot of gems here, a lot of gems here. This is looking like a good year to me because it's just the movement. And then they changed and reverted the game back to where it's really gonna look like 2K. You're gonna see more shot creators being played out this year. You're gonna see more like the players who could shoot threes outside. You're gonna see a lot of catch and shoot off ball players that's nice and nasty with the juke moves that they added. It's so much stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I'm already calculating like, all right, it can't be too much different from a 2K game, but it's a lot of stuff that I felt like should have been revamped, like better in 23 that we getting this year. Hit that like, subscribe. See y'all next one.